Okay, I think we can keep the windows open through the whole pranayama session. Or maybe not. Okay. For me personally, I think you should keep this open. I'm comfortable with this. Yeah. And we also begin with the Sharanagata mantra. If you're interested in this, it's the number 601. Sharanagata for security. And then please come to a comfortable sitting position. And when you find your comfortable sitting position, please close your eyes. And the opportunity to give your hands together for a prayer for Anjali Mudra, the hands in front of your chest. And breathe in for Om. And then number 601. Sharanagata dinata paritrana parayani savasya tiare devi narayani namostute. Sharanagata dinata paritrana parayani savasya tiare devi narayani namostute. Sharanagata dinata paritrana parayani savasya tiare devi narayani namostute. Narayani namostute. So then, good morning everyone. My name is Ravi and I'm leading you through the pranayama exercises. Beginning with Kapalabhati. So please close your eyes again. And the awareness on your breath. Please exhale complete. Then inhale deeply. Exhale. Slightly in, begin. And go on. And I think there are many people in the room, I don't know, they don't know about Kapalabhati maybe. And So Kapalabhati is on forceful exhalation. And in your mind, think only exhale, exhale, exhale. You can also place one hand on your upper belly, and with every forceful exhalation, push your hands towards your upper belly. And then this hum so is like a mantra, so hum. And then in my rhythm. And exhale. Exhale complete. And when the impulse comes for inhalation, please lift up, inhale complete, then exhale complete again. Comfortable in and hold your breath. With a comfortable inhalation, hold your breath. And the awareness behind the navel in the belly abdomen region. And when it's time for exhalation, please exhale. And there are some people, they're looking around this Shivananda hall, and it makes sense to close your eyes and be aware of your breath, of this whole inner world. Second round. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Comfortable in and begin. Exhale complete. And then when the impulse for inhalation comes, breathe in completely and exhale again. Comfortable, breathe in and hold your breath. And the awareness on the pelvis region, on the pelvic floor. And it's like a stream behind your navel to the pelvic floor, like an energy flow. And the awareness on your roots. And And when it's time for exhalation, please exhale. And your awareness stays on this roots, on the ground. And for the third round, you have the option for setting the root lock, the Mula Bandha, with every exhalation. So please breathe in and completely out. Comfortable in, begin. Exhale. And when it's time for inhalation, please inhale completely and exhale again. Your lungs fully, completely filled, and then hold your breath. And the awareness behind your forehead, on your third eye. Move the awareness and the energy up through your third eye. When it's time for exhalation, please exhale and stay with the awareness up. The last and fourth round, please prepare. Inhale complete and exhale again. Comfortable in, begin. And exhale. And please inhale completely, exhale again, comfortable in, and hold your breath. Kapala, it's like the skull, and Bhati like shining or glowing, widen, open. And if you already exhaled, then stay with the awareness on the third eye. And please prepare for the alternate nostril breathing with the left hand like Chin or Jnana Mudra if you're familiar with this. Or only place the left hand on your left upper thigh. The right hand forms an Vishnu Mudra. The index and the middle finger towards the thumb and also the pinky. They are bent, they are flexed, and the ring and the thumb are these tools for closing the nostrils. And I think the rhythm 4, 16, and 12, I think that will be fine for everyone. Then please lift your right hand, close with your thumb the right nostril, and breathe out through the left. Then breathe in through the left, and please hold your breath. Awareness on the third eye, the bija is Om. Please repeat Om. Om, only in your mind, because you are holding the breath. Right nostril open and breathe out, and repeat the mantra Om, internal. Then right nostril breathe in through your third eye, and hold your breath. Left nostril open, breathe out, and the awareness behind your links in, and hold your breath behind the sternum. The chakra is the Anahata chakra, it's the air element. Please repeat the bija mantra, Yam. Right side open, breathe out, Yam, Yam, Yam. Stay Anahata right in, Yam, Yam, Yam. Hold. Repeat the bija mantra, Yam. Left side open, breathe out, Yam, Yam, Yam. Awareness behind the navel. Left side in, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hold your breath. Awareness behind your navel, the abdomen, the fire element, Manipura, Ram. Right side open and repeat internal, Ram, ram, ram. Stay in Manipura, right side in. Ram, ram, ram. Hold the tattva, the element fire, with the repetition of the mantra Ram. Left side open. Ram, ram, ram. Awareness in front of the sacrum, left side in. Vam, vam, vam. Hold. Awareness in front of your sacrum. It's the Svadhisthana chakra, the water element. Please repeat the mantra Vam. Right side open. Vam, vam, vam. Stay in the pelvic region, right side in. Vam, vam. Hold. Svadhisthana, Bicha, Vam. Left side open. Vam. Shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. Then on your roots awareness, left side in. Lam, lam, lam. Hold your breath. Awareness on your roots on the pelvic floor, Muladhara chakra, earth element. Lam, lam, lam. In the repetition. Right side open. Lam, lam, lam. Stay on your roots. Right side in. Lam, lam, lam. And hold your breath. Left side open. Lam, lam, lam. Again, the awareness on the Anahata chakra. Left side in. Yam, yam, yam. Hold your breath. It's also possible to change the hands, the arms, if the one hand gets tired. Repetition of the mantra Yam, air element. Right side open. Yam, yam, yam. Stay with the practice. Right side in. Repetition of Yam, yam, yam. Hold, air element. Please think of a storm or a heavy wind through the Anahata chest. Left side open and breathe out. Yam, yam, yam. Awareness on the Manipura, left side in. Ram, ram, ram. Hold. Visualization of a large fire. And the Bicha Ram, 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 ram. Right side open, breathe out. Ram, ram, ram. Awareness on the fire, right side in. Ram, ram, ram. Hold and stay. Left side open and ram, ram, ram. Focus on the Svadhisthana water element. Left side in. Vam, vam, vam. Hold. Think about something cold and fluent. Right side open. Vam, vam, vam. Stay with the awareness in the Svadhisthana. Right side in. Vam, vam. Hold your breath. Something cold, fluent, and liquid. Left side open. Vam, vam, vam. Again, awareness on the roots. Left side in. Lam, lam, lam. Hold your breath. Awareness on the Muladhara, on the ground. Security. Family. Right side open. Lam, lam, lam. Safety. Right in. Lam, lam, lam. Hold. Everything manifest. Something stable. Left side open. Lam, lam, lam. Awareness on the left side of your body. Left side in. Energy from up to down. Left side. Hold. Then the awareness to the Muladhara again. And it's like combining these energies and getting prepared to move these energies internally up. Right side open and move through the mid-spine up to your head. Awareness on the right side, the Pingala, right side in. Prana through up to down and hold. Awareness to the Muladhara. Once again, energies combining and preparing for moving up the spine. Left side open, and then through the awareness, move up to your head, to your skull. Left side in, left side from up to down. Hold. Then withdrawing the energy on your Muladhara chakra. Right side open and move up through your mid-spine, through the Sushumna up. Then right side again, right side in, up to down the prana, hold. If you're familiar with this practice, Ashwini Mudra, the anus contraction, and left side open and out. And awareness on your left side again. It's the same play, left side in, and on the left side, energy from up to down. Hold the practice of the Ashwini Mudra. It's like you want to pump the energy up to your head. Right side open on your mid-spine, up to your head. The third eye. Right side in, right side from up to down. Hold. Left side open and move the energy up to your third eye. Then please stay in your third eye. Left side in. Hold. The color is white or lightning white. Priden. Right side open and breathe out. Then stay on your third eye. Right side in. Hold. The visualization of white light, lightning. Left side open and breathe out. And the awareness goes to top on your head, left side in, on top of your head. Then hold. Sahasrara, crown chakra. Right side open, breathe out. Then stay above your head on the crown chakra, the Sahasrara. Right side in. Hold. Please repeat the Bija mantra. Shreem. 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 Left side open, breathe out. And stay with the awareness on the crown on the top. Left side, breathe in. Hold. It's like a feeling next to the divine, or like you are the divine. Right side open and breathe out. Again, right side in. Hold your breath and getting in touch with the divine. Left side open, breathe out. And for the last and 15th round, the awareness through your third eye, left side in. Hold awareness on your third eye, silence. Right side open. The last time, right side in. Hold. Left side open and breathe out. And then please finish the altered nostril breathing. Awareness stays on your third eye. And you prepared your energy system for a forceful technique, and this forceful technique called Bastrika. Bastrika, it's similar to Kapalabhati, but the difference, you also breathe. You breathe forceful in. It's like an inhalation, exhalation, in, out. And I'm leading you through with in, out, in, out. If you are new to Bastrika practice, please place one hand on your upper belly and then breathe in, out, in, out. And I'm guiding you slightly forceful through the practice of Bastrika. Okay, then be prepared. Please exhale complete. Then inhale completely and exhale. For Bastrika, breathe in, out, 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 and exhale. Exhale completely. If you are familiar with this, please practice Agnisara. It's like the abdomen moving up and down. And when it's time for inhalation, please close your left nostril and through your right nostril breathe completely in. Then push your breathe completely in. That's it. Awareness on the third eye. It's a forceful retain of the breath. And when you are on your personal limit, then open your left nostril and breathe out. Then prepare for the second round. Please inhale complete and exhale again. For Bastika, breathe in, out, 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 in and out. Exhale complete. Already there, awareness on your third eye. Then when it's time for inhalation, please close your left nostril again and completely breathe in through the right. Awareness on your third eye and on your upper belly, the Samana Vayu. And when you can't hold your breath anymore, then close your right nostril and breathe out through the left. And when you breathed already out through the left, please stay up with the energy and the awareness on the third eye. It's like a feeling of extend. So the last round of Bastrika, 30 exhalation in and also exhalation. Okay, so breathe completely in and out. For Bastrika, breathe in, out, 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 in, out. Exhale. Awareness up, up, third eye. Enjoy this last round. Then please go on when it's time for inhalation. And stay in silence. And when you breathe out through the left nostril, please stay in silence. And be aware of what's present in the moment. And for me personal, everything is wide and more clear. And I want to close this session of pranayama with chanting one time Om. So please, the hands in front of your chest in Anjali, in this prayer form, prayer mudra. And inhale for one time Om. So, thank you. Have a nice day. Namaste.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Sharavanabhavaya Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatye Namaha. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. Om Adi Shaktyaye Namaha. Atha Dhyanam, silent meditation. Wir rezitieren Shanti-Mantras, Mantras für den Frieden 670. Om Sham No Mitra Sham Varunaha Sham No Bhavatvaryama Shanna Indro Brihaspatihi Shanno Vishnu Rurukramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Sritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmam Avatu Tatvaktaram Avatu Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram Om Shanti 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryankara Vavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Mantra chanting, Jaya Ganesha, page 12. Singen zusammen.
Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Paimam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Rakshamam. Sharavana Bhava, Sharavana Bhava, Sharavana Bhava, Paimam. Subramanya, 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 Rakshamam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Paimam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Rakshamam. Jaya Guru Shiva Guru Hari Guru Ram. Jagat Guru Param Guru Sat Guru Shyam. Om Adi Guru Advaita Guru Ananda Guru Om. Chit Guru Chit Gana Guru Chinmaya Guru Om. Om Adi Guru Advaita Guru Ananda Guru Om. Chit Guru Chit Gana Guru Chinmaya Guru Om. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Yesterday, 2 musicians told me they wanted to play this morning. Are they here? No? Okay.
We are going to sing number 307 now, Jai Durge. Jai Durge, Jai Durge, Jai Durge, Kali on. Jai Durge, Jai Durge, Jai Durge, Kali. Jai Durge, Jai Durge, Jai Durge, Kali. Jai Durge, Jai Durge, Jai Durge, Kali. Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Mahakali. Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Mahakali. Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Mahakali. Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Mata Kali. Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Mahakali. Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Mahakali. Jai Amba Kali on. Jai Amba Kali. 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 Jagadamba 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 Kali. Jai Durge, Jai Durge, Jai Durge 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 Kali. Jai Maha, Jai Maha, Jai Mata Kali. Jai Maha, Jai Mata, Jai Mata Kali. Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Maha Kali. Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Maha Kali. Jai Amba Kali. Jai Amba Kali. Jai Amba Kali. Jai Amba Kali. Jagadamba Kali. Jagadamba Kali. Jagadamba Kali. Jagadamba Kali. Jai Durge, Jai Durge, Jai Durge Kali. Jai Durge, Jai Durge, Jai Durge Kali. Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Mahakali. Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Mahakali. Jai Amba Kali. Jai Amba Kali. Jai Amba Kali. Jai Amba Kali. Jagadamba 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 Kali. Jai Durge, Jai Durge, Jai Durge Kali. Jai Durge, Jai Durge, Jai Durge Kali. Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Mahakali. Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Mata Kali.
Om Aim Rim Klim Chamundari
Vichye Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye 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 Vichye Namaha.
Om Shri Durgaye Namaha. Today at 12:30 with the final concert, the 5 days of Yoga World Summit will come to a conclusion. 5 days of celebration, 5 days of lectures, 5 days of practices, 5 days of learning, but especially 5 days of uniting our heart, 5 days of being together, and 5 days of love, of joy, and openness to a higher reality. Quite a few of you have been part of that World Yoga Summit. Most of the speakers either left yesterday or prepare for departure this morning. But I want to say thanks to all those who came here. They all did it without getting any money for it. On the contrary, most of them even paid their tickets to come here, to be able to share the wisdom, share their knowledge, share their experience in a gathering where people from all parts of the world are together. So many thanks to all those who have contributed. Many have worked hard behind the scenes, secretaries of United Consciousness, secretaries of European Yoga Federation. Here I think Amelia is here for all the secretaries of these two organizations. And here in the ashram, many have contributed, especially Shakti Priya and Kamala Devi and Sumangala, Amari, Sonia, and many, many others. More than 300 have contributed to the success. And that is also something, the spirit of karma yoga, the spirit of not just saying, oh, it would be nice if the world is better. Most people say we all want the world better. And many things, by just complaining and writing comments in Facebook, or the world will become better. Not really. The world can become better if, first of all, we ourselves work on becoming the persons that we really are. Yogis say in the depth of our being, we're good. So we have to overcome that which is limiting that. And let's be nice to others around us. I'm listening to a few podcasts, and one always concludes, let's be kind, let's be compassionate, let's be kind to ourselves, let's be kind to the people around us, let's be kind to the whole world. But being kind also isn't enough. We have to of course we have to try to get better persons. Before we do asana, pranayama, meditation, spiritual practices, mantra recitation, and so many things. We be kind, and for being kind we need to work on ourselves. Many of us have samskara, somebody's not nice to us and we feel hurt or behind the scenes. So we have to work on ourselves, and being with others will help us to say, here there's something I have to work on. But then actively trying to do good to others. One has to think, is my time well spent? For many, the lifetime is mostly spent in trying to make money and make a living. And a certain part, of course, you have to make some money to make a living. Already to come here to take your courses, but also to nourish the body and clothe it and give it shelter. But one has to think, is there something more than that? And I hope everybody of you could now say, yes, I do more than that. That everybody can engage in some way or the other to actively promote that the world is becoming a better place, in small or in bigger parts. There's one saying, let's transform the world one heart at a time. For some, it's if you have touched the hearts of already one person in your life, it's already very good. And if you can do more, do more. Important also the mottos we had for this seminar, for this summit. One is European Yoga Federation has adopted one motto, which is also the motto of Swami Shivananda: unity in diversity. Different people practice in different ways, and even the view, how we view ourselves and God and the others, there's some differences. But still, let's feel unity in diversity. For united consciousness, it's called united consciousness. Everything is said there. Or India, as the president of the G20, C20, made it their motto, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and they translated this with one earth, one family, one future. We have one future, and we can feel as one family. And yoga is spiritual. That's why the yoga can be done, practiced in a secular way, but the summit also had the theme Yoga Beyond Physiology. Shaping the future of the world by yoga beyond physiology. And beyond physiology not just means psychology, not just means arts. We had lots of arts here, thanks also to all the artists here who performed. But yoga beyond means also, the European Yoga Federation, we make regular congresses called Yoga Beyond. And beyond means we want to go beyond the limitations of the physical body, of the mind, of individuality. We're beyond all limitations. Hari Om Tat Sat. One moment we go to silence. We feel connected. Unity in diversity, united consciousness, one earth, one family, one future. Number 800. With Om Triambakam, we want to send waves of peace, waves of well-wishing, wave of unitedness. Om Triambakam
Yajamaye Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityo Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamaye Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityo Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamaye Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhakvavet Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityomamritam gamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamiva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Freedom, peace, peace.
Number 808, Universal Prayer. O adorable Lord of mercy and love, salutations and prostrations unto Thee. Thou art omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient. Thou art Satchidananda. Thou art existence, knowledge, and bliss absolute. Thou art the indweller of all beings. Grant us an understanding heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion, and wisdom. Grant us inner spiritual strength to resist temptations and to control the mind. Free us from egoism, lust, anger, greed, hatred, and jealousy. Fill our hearts with divine virtues. Let us behold Thee in all these names and forms. Let us serve Thee in all these names and forms. Let us ever remember Thee. Let us ever sing Thy glories. Let Thy name be ever on our lips. Let us abide in Thee forever and ever. Om Bolo Satguru Shivananda Maharaj Ki Jai. We stand up for Arati. Shambhavi for mood, light, and healing. Jai Jayati Vigna Vinayaka Vigna Vinayaka Shri Ganesha Jaya Jayati Subramanya Subramanya Kartikeya Jaya Jayati Venugopala Venugopala Venugopala
Pavidura Navanitachora Jaya Jaya Arati Venkataramana Venkataramana Sankatarana Sitarama Rajeshyama Jaya Jaya Rati Gauri Manohara Gauri Manohara Bhavani Shankara Samba Sadashiva Uma Maheshwara Jaya Jaya Rati Raja Rajeshwari Raja Rajeshwari Tripura Sundari Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Mahashakti Jaya Jaya Rati Anjaneya Anjaneya Hanumanta Jaya Jaya Rati Dattatreya Dattatreya Trimurti Avatara Jaya Jaya Rati Adityaya Adityaya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Rati Shanishwaraya Shanishwaraya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Rati Shankaracharya Shankaracharya Advaita Gurave Jaya Jaya Rati Satgurunata Satgurunata Shivananda Jaya Jaya Rati Jesus Gurave Moses Gurave Buddha Gurave Jaya Jaya Rati Mohammed Gurave Lao Tse Gurave Samasta Gurubhyo Namaha Jaya Jaya Rati Venugopala.
Tvameva Mata
Achamita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Shasaka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Kayena Vracha Manasendriyarva Pudyatmanava Prakriti Svabhavat Karomi Atyat Sakalam Varasmai Narayanayeti Samapayami Savadamam Parichacha Mamekam Shanam Vracha Aham Tva Savapapedyo Moksha Ishyami Masucha.
So thank you all to have been here. You have all been part of the World Yoga Summit. Even if you had your separate seminars, you had your separate Ausbildung, we all contributed to this feeling of oneness and connectedness. So thank you all for having been here. And those who leave the ashram today, I wish you a good journey back and that you can take something with you of the spirit of unity, oneness, dedication. Om Shanti.
But I think what I can imagine and feel is love. An increasing of love, or opening even more for love. That's my aim.
How is it that you need to be in a particular place for loving more? How is it that you need to be in a particular place for loving more?
Because of the limitation of my mind.
This is not an answer. Why do you need to be in a particular place? Okay, let's forget about the why. Do we need a particular place to love? So why are you coming here? I mean, the answer you gave is not accurate. Listen, I have nothing against you. I'm sorry? No, we have come to the point now. If we are looking for being able to love more, do we think that there are particular places for this?
No, I'm looking everywhere.
I'm sorry?
I'm looking everywhere for possibilities to learn to love more.
Okay, but remember the question was, why are you coming here?
I'm coming here for the presence of Sukadev, for the presence of teachers like you, and because I guess here most of the people will do the same. So it's like getting force, getting Austausch, exchange as well by others who have the same goal actually.
What is learning?
Learning is actually to find within us, which we already know.
I put it again. What is learning? What does it mean to learn? What are the prerequisites for learning? Did you ever ask this question? What do you need for learning? If you come here for learning, or wherever,
I need an intellect.
I'm sorry?
I need an intellect for intellectual learning, to get information just on the practical level. I need my intellect and to train my intellect.
Did you ever ask, what is the intellect? What the intellect is? Intellect is mainly memory. That is experiences that you went through and has been taken for granted. And then with this number of experiences that were stored, you come to the now. But this doesn't work. Do you understand what it is about? Understanding means to stand under. Or in other words, it means what makes learning possible. If we say it comes from the intellect, or if we need the intellect, once again, the intellect is the past. Do you need the past to love? Do we need the past to love? Do we need remembrances for loving?
No.
So let's go on. What do we need? What do we need for learning?
Openness.
Once again, can you be open? Is it possible to be open through will? I'm sorry? Sorry, either you come closer, or you speak louder, or you take a mic.
Hello, Sandra, my name. Yes, this is possible to be open. Because I have interest to learn more about something, to learn other people, and the desire I have. And so I open and look what comes to me.
Is the state of opening personal?
Please?
Is the state of opening, is it something personal?
Yes, I think so. It's from the person who depends on.
So, okay, so how do you make yourself open?
And I hear and listen and look for the 5 senses.
You have to keep the mic closer to your mouth.
Please?
You have to keep your mic closer to the mic.
The 5 senses, the eyes, the nose, the mouth.
No. I ask you, how do you keep yourself open? How do you manage for being open?
When I am open.
Keep your mic close to your mouth.
And I'm open and I'm present in the time I'm open.
Sorry, you're open and present in the time you said?
I'm open when I am flexible and look what is needs to be.
Okay, but the question was, how do you manage for this? When you're not open, how do you open?
To pray,
You see, we very rarely inquire into processes. It's very rare.
Okay.
Most of the time we have ready-made answers which are coming from the past, or from we have heard, or we have read answers, and that's what we do. But we rarely inquire. So once again, how do you move from being closed to be open? How do you manage for opening? Remember, we started from what are we doing here? We've come to that idea or to that fact that it's for learning to love more. And the question was, do you need to be a particular place for loving more? And then we came, what is learning? And when you say it's being open, say, okay, now how do you manage for moving from that state of opening? Do you have to do something for this, or you don't have to do? You know, there is a difference in between I make an effort for going from, let's say, being close to opening, and then what is the nature of openness? The first point is, do we have something to do, or is it something natural? And if it is something natural, so first, if it is something we have to do, what is it to be done? And if it is something that is natural, how do you accept what is natural? How do you flow with what is natural? Don't wait for answers, inquire right now. I know the habit of considering talks from others as a lecture. This is not a lecture, even this is what is written on the board. Because lectures are just getting informations and you collect them, put them in your brain, and one day you just go back to the drawer and you take it out, which is what we are doing constantly. And we're not satisfied with that way of operating. So,
Can I skip for 2 minutes out of this discussion because I have a question?
No, we won't skip. We'll stay with this. How do you move to opening? Or is it something that doesn't require you to do something? How do you feel about this? If you inquire within you,
if I can remove all my minds, or my vrittis, or whatever you call it, then I'm totally open. If I remove everything in my mind.
okay.
I do not have regrets to something. If I see it as it is.
Are you doing this exploration right now? Now we have come to this. It requires, let's say, empty mind. Are you okay with if I say it like that?
Actually, it is happening.
Let's go very slowly. It seems to require empty mind. We have to make a difference in between, let's call it the fundamental, let's call it mind, and the superficial movement of the thoughts. And on the thought there is even more superficial things which are ideas. You understand this? Ideas are just coming and going all the time. And they are going because there is a flow, sometimes people call it energy, that we call the thought. And this flow is moving, is going with a kind of fundamental power that we might call the mind. Do you agree with this way of using the words? So of course, ideas, of course you have ideas for everything. Most of them are totally useless. You know, wherever, when you're walking in the forest and you have ideas coming, and this is absolutely useless, totally. It's really a completely losing time. Now, below or within all those ideas, there is a movement. Did you ever perceive that the thought is a movement? So once again, ideas are most of the time meaningless. It's very rare that we use the thinking for deepening ideas. This is what we're trying to do right now. Then, this, let's call it movement or energy, is this the same thing? And is the movement of thinking, does it have a source? Where is the thinking movement coming from? Is there a state where energy of movement, thinking, takes birth? You know, with the Sanskrit words, most of us, we get lost. As it's the same with every language. Any word has a meaning only into its context. And we are using Sanskrit words, just playing with them. But out of their context, they have no meaning. If we keep with English, what is the source of the thinking process? If you agree with me, let's call it the mind. And you were saying that for being open, which means for loving more, or loving, mind has to be totally quiet. Now, is there a movement, is there a way for surrendering to this quietude of the mind? Do you follow? Are you with me into this? You know, we have a lot of memories, many. Personal memories, where we think them personal. Then we have what I call tribal memories, like the family or any kind of belief. If you believe belonging to any movement, whatever it is, could be you believe being from this country, or you believe being from spiritual movement, or from political ideas or ideals, whatever, doesn't matter. Just the process of belonging to the memory of a tribe, of a group. And there is another memory, which is the memory of mankind. All this appears into the thinking process. And sometimes we reject an idea which belongs to the thinking process, or we grasp to it. And we identify ourselves with this very, very little, shallow belief or idea. And we sometimes, if we are stupid enough, we are ready to fight for it. Now, is this fundamental mind, is this something that is naturally quiet, that is not moved by memory? You know, we have this certainty of being human beings. We never question this. What does it mean to be a human being? What is the purpose of being a human being? What are we doing with our daily life constantly? Is there a state that is not depending on being a human? I'm not talking about aliens, or these are just ideas again. We're talking about, is there a state which is not touched by anything? Is this a belief, or does it exist? And if we believe it exists, do we need time for living it? Or is it something that is accessible immediately? Do we need time to love? Do we need time to learn? Or is it a learning state? You know, we are full of certainties, full of beliefs, full of ideas. Is there a state that is empty? Because the list of all the things we are full of, if we want to make the list, there is a big danger that the list won't be complete. If you start now, the list won't be complete when you die. Might take long time. Now, is there a state that is empty, which is not touched by anything? And once again, it is no more now thinking or answering yes or no. Now it comes to perceiving. And the next point is, do we need time for perceiving emptiness? Do you need to twist your body and chant funny things in other languages, foreign languages, or whatever? Do we need all that? Or is emptiness a reality of right now? Can you dive into this? Don't say yes or no, it doesn't matter. Can we surrender to all our knowledge? Knowledge means the edge of the known. So, can we stay at the edge of the known without grasping to anything? From there, it's what we call holidays into words that We don't need to go, we don't need to do, we don't need to go anywhere, we don't need to do anything. There is this quality, which doesn't mean that we shouldn't act, that we shouldn't travel. Huh? It is, can we simultaneously be totally quiet and active? Can the mind be completely quiet and thinking very clear? We are using this foreign language word, yoga, and strangely, this state had been defined 2,000 years ago, and we're still questioning, what is it? And if you remember one of those definitions, it has to do with having a quiet mind. It's very simple. I mean, the definition is very clear. But we are still wondering if it could be something else that would be easier to grasp. It's easy to understand that we cannot grasp quietude. And if we think we can, we have to ask, who is the grasper? What is it that is going to grasp nothingness? You know, if we think sanely, logically, rationally, which is the quality of thinking, who or what is going to grasp nothingness? It is something that can grasp nothingness. If we question this sanely, of course, the answer is no. There's nothing, there's no one that can grasp nothingness. So it's more about perceiving reality, which is simultaneously a movement and a non-movement. Perceiving movement is very well known. But sometimes we think that following or looking for a movement will take us to non-movement. This is what we call the practice. Practice is always an action. So we think that using a practice, we will reach a state of non-movement. This has been going on for millennia. We have some heroes who have claimed to have been successful into this. But what about our daily life? Everyone has heroes. In philosophy, there are heroes. In politics, there are heroes. In religion, there are heroes. Spirituality, there are heroes. And heroes are those people we think who have attained the idea that we have of what should be attained. But this doesn't change anything in our daily life. there are much more, probably millions of people who have been practicing things since millennia. And nothing has changed. The world is still going on the same way. There's no change. The superficialities have changed. We're driving cars and they were going by foot or on horses. But this is just appearances. Nothing has really changed into the human mind. And all these heroes that we consider to have reached a particular state, it hasn't changed the world. It hasn't changed the human mind. It doesn't mean they were wrong or they were right. This doesn't matter. It means today, right now, what are we doing with our life? Do we question our life deeply enough for seeing a meaning? There's nothing wrong about meeting with others. Once again, this has been going on since millennia. For example, you fall in love with somebody. That's meeting somebody. Or you're attracted to particular kind of studies, whatever they are. And then you meet people, and we find security in having the same ideas with others. But all this has been going on once again since millennia, and it has never brought any deep change in our way of life. Have you ever tried to stay completely alone? Which means not related to anything and anyone. When there is nothing or nobody you can rely on. This is not an action, that's a state, let's say a state of mind that I don't rely on anything and anyone, any belief, which slowly comes, I don't rely even on my thinking. What is left? When there is nothing, nobody, no ideal to rely on, what is left? How do you feel with this? If we think this will take us to a state of anguish, remember, this is an idea. I'm saying, if we do that right now, yeah, you can speak.
Emptiness?
Uh-huh. So we are back to what you said. Empty mind. Remember, we started from, what are we doing here? And one answer was looking for love, and then came, how do we learn? Then we came, for learning, the mind has to be quiet, without memory. And now we come to nothingness or emptiness. Could you stay with this without effort? That's when you make an effort, again, it's the process of thinking. And once again, emptiness is not the opposite of fullness. So it's about this, is can we live with that quality of emptiness in the ordinary daily life? And that quiet mind, or this empty mind, and please don't make what I'm going to say a belief. This empty mind is the only possibility for answering all the questions we have to face constantly. That's the only place where there is creativity. Because if we look at history, it's very, very obvious. We have never found answers to the question of suffering of mankind. We never stop making problems. We're so good, we are really experts in making problems. And we never find real solutions. All the solutions we find are later on coming the new problems. Empty mind, or quiet mind, silent mind, is the only state where can emerge solutions to suffering. We have been using practices since millennia. They haven't changed much. You know those heroes that we are fond of? I mean, people who have said that they definitely left suffering. All of them are, to one way or another, talking about kind of grace, which means it didn't completely depend on these people. Remember, human being is matter, body matter, and thinking, ideas. So they're all talking about a kind of grace. So now we have come to this point where, and here again, don't take it for granted. The completely quiet mind is the state of grace. It is not coming from any funny image somewhere in the space. So the challenge is can we stay whole day with a quiet mind and not getting overtaken by anything? That's the challenge for today, but it will be the same tomorrow. Because there's no time in the quiet mind. And it brings such a relief, stopping wanting to reach somewhere, something. So I wish you a quiet day.